Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jasper, my magical planner, and today I have quite the haul. I have an order from Goulet Pens as well as an order from Goulet Pens. Now, some of these items are for future videos, so just keep that in mind as we go through everything. But I wanted to just kind of share with you everything that I got this week because there are some really fun items in here. But know that if I don't go into a lot of detail with some of the items, it's because I'm going to do a video specifically on those items. All right, let's start with the Goulet pen order. So first of all, I have to show you guys. So they have some new vinyl stickers that they came out with like dragons and pens and like these little teacups and stuff. And I think they are the most spectacular little vinyl stickers, and this is one of them. So when you make an order, you generally get a, a little piece of candy, which is usually a Tootsie Pop, one of the really small ones, which is perfect, a vinyl sticker, and then you always get one of these little booklets that kind of tells you about some general fountain pen care and different things, which I think is really useful. So I do have all three of those items. And then let's go with this. So this is an ink that I wrote with last month, I believe it was, and this is a Goulet exclusive ink. So this is a Color Versus, which is by Starlight, and which is a glistening ink. This ink is probably my favorite ink that I've used so far. And I decided after writing with it, I loved it so much that I wanted to make sure I had a bottle of it. So I went ahead and ordered that. Let's kind of open it up just so you can see what the bottle design and everything is. I love their packaging, by the way. It's so beautiful. And this is a 65 milliliter bottle, so it is a very big bottle. And the Colorverse inks are made in Korea. It is a Korean company. So let's go ahead and look at this. And they do have a new exclusive ink from Colorverse, which is, instead of Witch by Starlight, I think it might be Witch by Moonlight or something, it's a lot lighter. So here is our little, so it shows you the wet versus the dry here, which is really cool. They do a lot of really fun things with their packaging. Oh my goodness, look at how big that is. And you can really see all the different colors down here. And in case you missed me using this ink, hold on. Let me pull over the swatch of it so you can really see. And if I can find it, I'm not sure which one it is, but I will try and link a video on this one. So here it is, the Colorverse Witch by Starlight, and you really see it's a nice deep blue, so it's very easy to read, and it has this glistening effect. And I used it in a medium nib Esterbrook that I had gotten as a mystery dip, and the combination of the two was just amazing. This might be my biggest bottle of ink I've ever gotten, but I think I'm going to use this pretty often, despite my love for sample inks. So it's always nice to have a couple of bottles of inks that you love. So I do now have this. Oh my goodness, I just realized this. On the inside, you have little spaceships over here. And look at this little, oh, it's a space taxi. I love that. And we have like little other things with space here. I love the detail. So, okay, that is our big bottle of ink. And then I have all of this. So this is a new pen, which I am going to do an independent video on. But this is the new Sailor Tuzu. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But this is a new fountain pen design that they just came out with that has some amazing new features. So look for a video of unboxing this coming up. But I did want to share with you that I did get one. Along with that, I did get a secondary, really cheap fountain pen because I wanted to try it out. I'd heard so many wonderful things about this particular pen. So this is a Genhouse Shark in an extra fine. It's blue matte. I think they only come in extra fine, so you only have the one nib size. But let's kind of open it up and I'll show you a little bit here. It is an only, like, it's a $3.99 pen. So it's very, very cheap. I like the design. I think it's funny. It is plastic, but it is a cartridge, or not a cartridge, a refillable pen. And I think this is the cheapest refillable pen that I've seen. So at, like I said, I think it's $3.99. And they are supposed to write amazing. So we're going to give that a test out. That won't be in this video, but I wanted to again share that with you. I have some ideas for some upcoming videos that I want to make sure to make. So that is part of that. And then I did, of course, order a few ink samples, which I'll share with you, even though we're not going to swatch them today just because of length of video. So I got Waringall's Valley of Fear to try out in a future video, as well as Diamine Glacier. I think this was an Inkvent color that their purple Inkvent colors are just coming out. I don't know if they put all of them out in the shop or just the ones that got the best responses, but I have been seeing a couple of those trickle through. Oh, this is the new Colorverse exclusive one, Witch by Moonlight. And it's a little bit more purpley and a much lighter color than the other one. And then I also got a Sailor ink called Magno Tuzi. And I think I got this specifically kind of to complement the pen that I got. So we're going to go ahead and put those back in here. And that is everything that I got from Goulet Pens. Then from Jet Pens is everything else here. So I know I've been collecting these for a little while because I want to do a video on them, and that is swatch cards. And I think Jet Pens is the only place that I've seen this particular one. So this is by a company, oh shoot, it's on the back there. I don't know if I can pronounce it. Comituar. And what it is, it's a little flip book of these ink bottles, and you put your ink swatch on here. And I'm interested to see how this compares to some of the other ink swatching stuff that I have. So that's another upcoming video. And that goes with these, which are, I accidentally bought 2 of them. So I'm only going to open one of these little packages with you. But they are spare cards for sorry, they're spare cards for a flip book. The flip book itself it's by, I think, Life. And so these are the spare cards. I can't read you a whole lot of what's on here because it is made in Japan. There's a little Life symbol, and I think this means there's 500 of them, and they're 5x3, so they're bigger cards. And they again have that flip book aspect. So you can buy the flip book. I think these were only, there's 100 cards in here, by the way. Hold on, let me look at my, no, it doesn't say in there. I want to say these were under $10 for this. And if you get the flip book, because it is a leather thing, it is much more expensive. So to try it out, I just wanted to get some of the cards to kind of compare. So we do have those. And then in here, let's see if I can figure out how to open this. We have some paper and some fountain pens. I do like how they package. Okay, let's see if everything will just slide out here. Maybe not. Now, one of the things I did buy is this. So this is a package deal that they do. This is their beginner fountain pen package. I want to say it's $30. And they give you a variety of different beginner fountain pens that are all like disposable type fountain pens. So I have a Pilot Varsity here to try. I have a Zebra fountain pen. We have a Platinum Preppy, which does come with a cartridge, but I did buy the converter to go with this as well. And you can get these ones in different nib sizes. So I think I ordered a no, this comes with a fine, which is fine. Uh, but anyhow, I did get the converter to go with this. And then I have another Zebra one that comes with cartridges. I think this one is proprietary, and so you may only be able to get their cartridges. And I also got, what? I think this is a Pilot one. It's a newer one. And the thought is I want to use all of these and then do a video on how I like the different disposable pens. And there's a lot of purposes for having a disposable fountain pen. Sometimes it's just nicer to have something really cheap you can throw in your purse if you want to be able to use it on anything. And with things like the Platinum Preppy, like if you put an ink in it and it gets all clogged up or whatever, it's not a big deal, right? Because I want to say this is a $10 at most pen. So I think the converter honestly was more expensive than the pen itself. But we will do a video on that. And then I did buy some notebooks here. So we'll go with this one first. This is again, it's another brand that I cannot pronounce for the life of me, but it's a B5 notebook, and it's a dot grid. It has 80 sheets, and it's a fountain pen friendly paper. It's just really nice. I've heard really good things about it, and so I wanted to try it out. So I will insert the price of this up above for you guys. It's made in Japan. It has 80 sheets and Japanese paper is different than US paper on the way that it is categorized. So I don't know how to compare it to some of the US papers, but it's a really nice thick paper. You get this nice it's not cardstock, but it is a thicker paper here at the beginning. You get a place for a date and a title here before you get into the dot grid, which is a really nice dot grid if you guys can see it there. So I thought this would be fun to kind of experiment with. I'm kind of branching out in what other papers my fountain pens like. So I have that one. And then this was a really cool idea, and I wanted to try this one out as well. And it doesn't come with a ton of paper in it. This is a Campus A5 20 ring notebook. So what this one does, it's refillable. So I think I have to take this part off to show you. So let me do that really quick. But I use tons of notebooks. I take notes for my videos. I'll take notes on other things that I'm watching and things like that. So you kind of have like a little sample in here of paper. But you can buy refills, and I think you can buy both lined and dot gridded. This one also has like little markings here. If you guys can see that, I'm hoping so. But it has like little dash marks along the side, and that's to help you with your writing and spacing and all of that. But the really cool thing about this, if I can figure out how to do it, is these open up, these little rings. This probably isn't the correct way you're supposed to do it, but they open up and you do something to open. Oh, maybe it's this little thing. Okay, they open up anyhow, and you can open the rings and take out sheets of paper, put in sheets of paper. So if you need to reorganize something, say you're taking notes on, I don't know, a video, and you write down your idea, and then you have another page where you have another idea, but then you go back to the first idea and you're like, oh, here are some detail notes. You can rearrange how those papers are in here, and I think that's a really fun idea. I wish I could read that. So you can see there's a little spring in here. So, oh, it goes that way. Okay. You push it down. Got it. So you can push it down and pull it up. So if I push it down, what does it do? Yeah. Okay, so I pushed it down already. Come on. I know you know how to do stuff. And I know it's really cool. I saw it in a video. And so then I was like, I need one. Okay, so there is it pushed down, and you can kind of see it opening up a little bit. So it pushes back and forth between the down and the up. Okay, got that. Okay, we're going to figure this out, guys. So I know you guys, the little thingies open. And I think they stay open, don't they? Well, it shows that you like push this down and then you, oh, there we go. So you push it down and then you pull it apart. If I had like kind of looked at the pictures, right? And then to close it, you just close it back up. So I thought it was a really cool concept and I like the idea of it. This outer cover is a plastic and I want to say this was pretty inexpensive, like under $10. But again, I'll put the price up here for you guys so you can see. And then the last thing I got is actually a Stackology notebook. So this was for my daughter, although she may decide that she wants this one instead because she likes this size a little better. But we're going to start journaling together. And I let her look at the different notebooks and stuff, and this is the one she chose. So it's just a Stackology notebook, and I don't know a whole lot about the paper. It's supposed to be really fountain pen It's supposed to be really fountain pen friendly. So we're going to test that out, and she's going to do like a little blurb each day on her day for journaling. At least that's the summer plan. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you real soon.